false lashes for mature women. I'm going to show you my favorite styles coming up next. All right, ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be showing you appropriate false lashes for ages 40 and above. So 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s. I have done so many lashes on mature women, and I think that it is so beautiful, so wonderful, and you are doing yourself a disservice if you have a special event, if you have a birthday, if you're going out on a date, why not? The key is to applying the proper false lashes that look natural, and you can get them. I went to CVS this morning and I bought a bunch of lashes that are an option for you. And remember, this is what I feel as a beauty expert, someone that is a makeup artist that does makeup on people for a living. Now, you have to decide what's best for you and your eye shape. I can't see all of you. So if you were in the studio, I could say, okay, let's, I could actually literally look at you, pick out, I have a whole drawer of lashes, and I could say, okay, this is going to be really great, or for your event, this is going to be really great, or the look we're going for. So I just wanted to show you more natural lashes that I love, ones that have the invisible band. So I'm gonna show you this array that I bought, a couple different tricks on how to apply them. And I know a lot of you are sitting back going, Nicole, I cannot do this. I've tried. Maybe it's your technique. It's interesting when I do makeup classes here in the studio, I do one side of the client's face and then I say, okay, let me see how you apply it from what I have taught you. And it's very interesting to see how I correct and how, I'm showing you one way and you're doing it another way. And it's all about technique. So that's what's so wonderful too about my classes is that you get to really, you're seeing it, but when you actually start to go and do it, I'm like, no, that's not how we're gonna do it this way. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, so much easier. So it's really neat to be able to do that. And the same thing with lashes, ladies. This is not hard. It could be just your application process, and maybe that's just not working for you, but you can do it. I know you can do it. So first, let's start off with one of these lashes from Ardell Glamour. Okay, before I'm gonna get off on this really quickly, you can sign up for the CVS Beauty. Look at how many coupons that they give you. Like this is my receipt today, and then this is my coupon. I mean, I sometimes think it's a little wasted of paper, but you can get so many bucks back and what have you. So I used my $4 off of this, and these are ranging from $4.99. The most expensive is this new Remy Lash, and I think that was $7.99. So it's exciting because it's affordable. So you're not having to spend $30 or more on lashes. So here's my first one, Ardell Glamour, the number 142. Beautiful. See, there's an invisible band. They're separated. That's my big thing. I love fringe. I like them not to be dense. I don't want to see shiny lashes because that's a dead giveaway. It doesn't match with your own lashes. And these are really beautiful. I love these. I can't wait to show you what they look like on. So that's our first one. Second is Ardell Natural number 172. Again, you can see fringe, an invisible band. This is really nice too because you want that's what your natural lashes do. They're not all perfect in one straight line. You want them jagged. You want them to be, nice and separated. So your own lashes kind of fill them in also. So that is one that I picked out for us today. And then these are actually, I use these a lot. Demi Wispies in black. These are from Ardell also. These are really my go-to for my brides. I love these. They're a little bit winged out, but not too much. Still separated. You can still see that there's separation, the clear band. So I love these also for, just to enhance, nothing too much. Then these are going to be a little bit elevated. So this is not your everyday natural or maybe, birthday natural. If this is a little bit more when you want extra, these are Andrea Lashes number 91. So they're double layered, which I thought was really cool. So you're going to get a top layer and then you're going to get a bottom layer. So this is nice because you're creating dimension. You're creating a lot more drama, if you will, but definitely still can get away with these looking natural. So these are really pretty. They're still short. That's another thing. I always look for lashes that are shorter. You don't want super long because then of course it's a dead giveaway. Then Ardell came out with these new lashes that I wanted to show you. This is number 778. This was the shortest ones out of the collection. There was only 3 options. These are the Remy lashes. So it's made with 100% premium Remy hair. Again, you'll see that these are double lash. They have layers of lashes with them, and they're keratin infused. So this is going to be very comfortable to wear because they're actual real hair. They're a little bit more dense. This is probably going to be your most, dramatic in looking as natural as possible. But again, this is nice because it's different. They are Remy hair, and it's not going to be like the other ones that I'm showing you here. Now, if you don't want to strip and you say you just want a little bit of oomph, you can try the Ardell. These are 3-in-1. They're lash trios. They come in short and they come in long, or actually medium, in this little set. So the top 2 rows is short, and then you have the bottom 2 rows is medium. So this is a really great way to create some dimension. You have more control. You can place them where you want to, not as hard as putting on a strip. So I'll show you a little bit of just putting those on in sparse areas. So there's 2 other things I wanted to show you. This is basically a lash applicator. You can see how it is rounded in here. It picks up the lash and you can literally place it on your lashes. You can use a traditional tweezer if you want to. And I found that I only use Lash Duo. This is the only lash glue that I will use unless somebody is allergic to latex, and then I have a latex free one. But this is the dark tone from iDuo. It is, something that is very safe for your eyes. I've heard a lot of people that have had burning eyes and they have this clear glue. I won't use anything. This comes in clear and this comes in dark. I love it. I'm a little partial to the dark because it, kind of blends in with the lashes, and the white does dry to clear, but sometimes I just haven't found it to be really that clear, so I stick with the dark tone. And you can take a bobby pin and you can just apply to the top of the bobby pin to place the glue perfectly on the lash strip. Okay, so how many times have we squeezed this lash glue and it's gone everywhere because it's either kind of clogged or we squeeze too hard and then the glue's everywhere. So to avoid that altogether, you can put a little bit on the top of the bobby pin, and then you can place it on the lash. Perfect every time. Makes your life less stressful when you're applying these lashes. So that is a couple little tips there. And then also you want to have, this is the only time I would actually ever recommend having a lash curler that you can basically like meld the 2 lashes, your natural lashes and the false lashes together, if you will. I normally don't do that. I don't find it necessary, but if you do, you can have a little lash curler right there. So let's go into applying these and seeing what they look like. I'm just going to show you. Another good thing is, as a tip, is to put on your eyeliner first and mascara. Then afterwards, you can go back and you can touch up with your eyeliner. So you can really make sure that everything is perfect. So I'm going to just take these. I'm going to try. I haven't really loved using this kind of lash applicator. A lot of people do love it. I'm going to try it with you. I'm going to try it and see what happens. So let's try this first one on. We'll put a little glue on it. After you apply the glue, you want to wait for about 30 seconds, just so it's a little bit tacky. And let's see how this looks. All right, so these are considered Glamour in this package. These Glamour ones, number 142. I think that they look really nice. So you can see how they're separated. Do you see all in here? Like, so you can see my real lashes, and then you can see the false lashes, but it just fills them in. And what's really nice about this is that it's super light, so it doesn't feel heavy. The strip does not feel like it's tight or it's going to, kind of like be annoying to wear all night. So these are really beautiful. Just a little bit of enhancement. I think that a lot of people might kind of go away from the fact that they say Glamour on them, but they're really beautiful. So let's try our next pair. All right, so the glue is a little wet still, only on the right eye, but these are really pretty. These are shorter. These aren't as dramatic as the Glamour ones that we just tried on. So these are the Ardell 172s, And I like the fact that they just look like my natural lashes, but they're not giving me too much. So this could be definitely a day look if I wanted to just add in a little bit more of this denser lash, but it still looks very natural and it doesn't look heavy on my eye. So it's going to open up my eye, give me a little bit more dimension, but it's not going to be heavy or make my eyes look droopy and what have you. So I really love this style for being more natural. So let's go on to our next lash. All right, so these are my favorite ones that I like to use on a lot of my clients. These are the Demi Wispies from Lauderdale, and they kind of flare out a little bit on the end here, which I really do like. I do like the fact that they come out a little bit and they're very, sparse in between, so they're not like dense lashes. What's really nice too, it's an invisible band and it's very comfortable to wear and it's lightweight. So this, to me, I do like this kind of look. I think it's really beautiful for just our clients going to events and our brides and things like that. So I love the Demi Wispies. I mean, this is one I'm very partial to because it looks really beautiful on everyone. And I've used this lash on so many different people that it's really nice. It's not too long. It's not too short. So I really love this one. I think that this is a great one to try because it is tapered. So it's shorter towards your nose and then it's longer, comes out. Now I wanted to just tell you something really quick too. That's a nice tip. So you might get the package and say, well, I don't know which lash goes on which eye. So just always turn it around. And so say this is your nose right here. So you'll know this is your right eye and this is your left eye. So sometimes if you're looking at the package and you're like, oh, which one do I take? I've heard a lot of people ask me that question before. So you always want the shortest to be on the inner part and then going out to the outside. All right. So let's move on to the next lash. All right. So these are going to be the Andrea lashes. Now these are the double layered ones. I have never actually had a lash that I had to cut. So you can cut the ends of them if they're too long or they're not fitting your eye shape. You can customize them any way you want. I would definitely take a little bit off of this for my eye shape, but I love the fact that I have 3 layers of lashes. So this is really exciting, ladies. You have your own lashes and then you have the layer of the lash that they have, and then they have a shorter lash on top. So I think it's really pretty. It's definitely more like black tie, evening. It's still very natural because they're very short. So these are exciting. I would you can see right here at the end, I would just cut that just a little bit because I don't want it to take my eye down. I want it to be still really short, but a really excellent choice for a little bit more dramatic, but still natural, being very short. All right, so these are going to be the Remy. These are the real hair here. Sometimes if you find that the band is too straight, I like to put them around my finger like this. And while I'm getting anything else ready, I just am training it to be more curved to my eye. So it's not so flat. It's very hard to apply lashes when they're flat like that. So I want to give it just a little curve. So I do that, heats up a little bit with my body temperature on my finger here, and then I'll take it off and put the glue on. All right, my eye has taken a little bit of beating with all that glue on this right eye, but these are going to be for somebody that really wants a little bit more drama. Still, I know people are going to say this is not so natural, Nicole, what have you, but I'm speaking of as natural as you can get when it comes to short lashes, but you also want drama. Like if you're going to a black tie affair and you do like lashes and you do want a wow factor, you're not going to want ultra natural lashes, but you still don't want them to look completely fake and just over the top and too much and you feel like everybody's looking at your lashes. These are beautiful. They are longer than what I have showed you. And I feel like all the glue on my eye is not allowing them to be as wanting to lay as properly as they could. But again, very pretty because you've got those layers of fringe. You don't have like you normally see when you go to when you go to CVS or you go to any drugstore and you're going to look at lashes that are up on the wall. You will see what I'm talking about when you see the fringe, when you see the layers, and you just don't see one synthetic, shiny, straight across lash. That is what you want to avoid. So these are really beautiful for that extra, oomph of a lash. The last thing I want to show you is the trio, and I'm just going to show this to you. Let's just throw some glue on it. We're going to just take a medium. They take them right out with the tweezer. I'm just going to do a tiny bit from the tube because it's very easy. I don't mind. I'm just going to place these anywhere where I want to, you feel them at the base of your lash. When you feel that glue hitting the base of your lash, you know you've had it right. You can put on, you know, 4 or 5 of these. You don't need a whole strip. You don't need a whole lash. You don't need to create that. You can just create something that's going to give you a little bit of enhancement. Now, my lashes right now are totally separated from all that glue. So it's actually filling them in. So this is really wonderful for you to see that you can, if you had spaces in between your lashes, you can just fill them in. This is a great lash to, once it dries, to put on some mascara. So you can get a little bit more of a look to the lashes, and you can coat them because they're very, you know, they're very wispy. So then I'm going to just take, these are this is actually a short one. So let's just go in, and you know, I can't see as well as I should because my face isn't right up to the mirror, but they're going on. I can feel them. Beautiful. And then I'm going to just do one more on the outside. There. And then you just have a very wispy look. You have full control of putting on short ones, on long ones. I really love this look because it's all about you and you creating what you want, not being kind of having to adhere to a whole strip. This is really creative. You can do whatever you want to with them. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you try it. List below the products that you love. Share it with the other ladies that watch my videos, because all of us helping each other with what ones work or what application method you like better, well, everybody gets to benefit from it. So until my next video, I'll see you later.